Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday Frolics on August 31st. Can you believe that it is the last day of August? That means tomorrow is September. And when you think September, you're thinking cooler weather and everything. Of course, it's still 90 some degrees with high humidity here. But, it's like summer is over. What happened to it? I didn't even get to enjoy it. But anyway, probably I'm not the only person that feels that way. But it is the last week of August, the last day of August. Man. Anyway, speaking of the seasons, I hope everybody isn't going to enjoy the Four Seasons project. I have completed it. I sat down the other day. I've had a day off from the rec center, so I had extra time and an extra day. So I ended up just sitting in my craft room and finishing the whole project. Now I did divide it into 3 sections because if I'd done it all together, it would have been close to 3 hours. The last one is probably close to an hour, only because I didn't want to break them into 2 parts and have them be so short. So the last one is probably about 55 minutes. But I'm happy with the way it turned out, and I hope you will be too. So somebody had suggested that I put birds in one of the seasons, and I thought about it, but then I decided not to. You can do whatever you want with your project. If you want to put some little birds in there, fine. But I was thinking, in order to put birds in there, it would just be little, like the little flat M looking thing that makes it look like birds flying, in order to fit in with the whole theme. And I didn't want to do that. So I didn't do that. But if you want to put birds in yours, then feel free. Just remember, it doesn't have to be exactly like mine. It can be your own. Make it the way you want it, not the way I did it. You may not like what I did, but I'm pretty happy with it. So anyway, so they're all done. So the next 2 weeks videos, well, actually the last one hasn't been uploaded to YouTube yet, but Mondays is all set to go. And hopefully by the end of today, I'll have the other ones set up for the next Monday, which will complete it. And in the meantime, I'm going to do some RJ Crafts projects. I've got a new shipment from them. I have old pieces, not old, but pieces that I got last month that I've never used. So I'm going to bring those out, and I'll be doing some extra little videos here and there. They may not be full-fledged tutorials, but just more of a demonstration type thing. But I think you'll like what I have. So I think I had told you before, I'm pretty sure I did, that I was going to start posting the former Patreon videos, the ones from like a year ago. And I still am planning on doing that, but the hard part about it is that video has already been published as an unlisted, so I can't schedule it. It either has to be left the way it is or to post it publicly. I can't change it to scheduled. So those may pop up at a different time of day, just because it has to wait for me to physically, get up out of bed and get ready and do whatever I need to do. But there's a couple that I really want to show you. One in particular that I really enjoy doing, and I'm hoping so I think that's what I'll probably do when I'm away on vacation in 2 weeks. I'm so excited. So they will be posted, but it's going to not be at my normal 6 a.m. on Monday time, because I have to physically turn it on when the time comes. But I'll let you know when I do that. for those of you that are interested, RG Studio 360 is having a sale this weekend. And he said last night, Richard said on his video last night that he was going to give us a coupon code, but he didn't give it to us. So I don't know if we're going to get it by email or what. But if you're interested in doing that, if participating in, maybe this would be a good chance to get some of those digitals that you thought about, but you didn't want to pay the kind of money, that they cost. But it's going to be 25% off. So that's going to be awesome. But I will post on my Facebook group, my Got Clay Facebook group, the coupon code if you're interested as soon as I get it. So check during the day to see if if I post anything, because it is 9:15 here right now in Virginia, and they don't wake up in Phoenix. But they're 3 hours behind us because Arizona does not go on daylight savings. So they're normally 2 hours behind us, but during the summer months they're 3 hours behind us. So it's like 6:15 there, and when they get up and they get their stuff going, it's midday. So depending on where you are, but this sale lasts all the way through Monday, from what I understand. So as soon as I get the information on it, I will post that on my Got Clay Facebook group, and I believe that is the Facebook group is linked below in the description of this video. So let's see. I made a list this time. I wanted to make sure, because I usually get off of the live, not live, but my Friday Frolics. I'll say, oh, I didn't mention this and I didn't mention this. So this time I made a list. So I've covered everything on my list. One thing, if you could help us out, if you do paper crafting at all, if you would go to the RG Studio 360 Facebook page, and that's all one word, RG Studio 360, and just like the page, because when we get a few more likes on that page, he's going to give us all a free Christmas digital, and you'll be able to get that too. So, I'm really anxious for us to meet that. We're less than 100 likes away, so it would be really nice if y'all would go to the Facebook page and like it. And even if you don't want the free digital, just like the page just to help him out. He's working so hard. So let's see what else is going on this week. They're still working on the road outside, but they must do something different on Fridays, because they're not out there this morning. They usually start at about 10 minutes to 7 in the morning. And they're not there this morning. So last Friday they were paving, so maybe that's what they do on Fridays. But they've done a great job. They've been very nice, and they've, been very aware that we as residents need to get in and out of our homes. So they've been really good about moving their equipment and keeping things to the side of the road so we can get in and out. So I can't say anything but good things for Henrico County. And, they've done a really good job on that. So anyway, this is Labor Day weekend, which is unofficially the end of summer. And it just breaks my heart because it means cold weather's coming. I am not a cold weather person. It has been almost unbearably warm or hot here. It's been, the heat index has been like 105 to 110 every day. But I would still rather it be hot than be cold. I hate to get cold. I really do. And I just looked at myself in my camera, and my hair is really fuzzy this morning. I don't know what I did. I think it's just finally reached that length that it needs to start laying down, and I didn't do that this morning. But I think that's all I had to tell you today. I was really excited to get my 4 seasons done. So not this Monday will be part 2, then the next Monday will be part 3. And then we'll be finished with that, and then we will start on some other projects. I've got several that are in my brain. You know, what little bit of brain I've got left, it's there. So I'm looking forward to some new things coming up. Christmas is coming, Halloween is coming. So I'm just real anxious for that. So anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Enjoy any cookouts that you might be having. If you're in the areas that's got the extreme heat like we have here, please be careful. You know, don't overexert yourself in the heat. Stay out of it as much as you can, like I do. I just stay in my craft room. It's warm in my craft room, but I still like to go in there. So have a good time this weekend. Come on Monday for part 2 of the Four Seasons project, and come back again next Friday for Friday Frolics. Have a great day. Bye bye.